Hi, friends. Good to see you all in the New Year's. Happy New Year to begin with. But no, it didn't. The year didn't start for me the way I wanted to. But remaining positive is the only idea, I think, because for two reasons it didn't start well. One, obviously, the news which came in last evening that social activist and Padma Shri awardee Sindhutai Sapkal passed away. Very sad news. She was in the hospital for past 6, 7 days. And yeah, for those who don't know, Sindhutai was a social activist, and she's raised some thousands of children who were orphans. Like she was always known as mother of orphans. So all over Maharashtra, people used to approach her. I mean, the kids. She's raised so many kids, and today they all are so successful. Many of them are very successful, and this lady had gathered some another level of importance in our society and respect, and from all across party cadres and everywhere. So sad day that she passed away yesterday. And surprising is the media, where if they can report that John Abraham, an actor, John Abraham, or Ekta Kapoor can get COVID, and they just forgot to mention that Sindhutai Sapkar was battling for her life in the hospital, a social activist, a great lady, whom we are blessed, in fact, to call as mother of our state, and I have the same feeling towards her. I haven't met her anytime in life, but I've read and I've known people who have been, associated with her, and what a great lady she was. So obviously, I felt bad, and I thought I'll just share it with you. So yeah, and second news is that the year began with me testing positive. Obviously, no, there was few symptoms for the past 2, 3 days, like before I got tested on the 30th, 30, 31st. 28th, 29th, I had those small shivers, began with fever, and then the throat ache, throat itching, and then I started coughing. And then that's when I decided I need to get it tested because every other person was having COVID. So like, it's a wave now. Yeah, so I got tested. God blessing that the CT value came around to be around 28, so quite safe. But yeah, I immediately went to the doctor, and I went to consulted my doctor, and obviously the medicines have started, and yeah, the usual medicines which I took last year when I was detected with COVID in April last year. So it's nothing new, or don't be scared that if you're getting COVID for the second time or third time. I know people who have got COVID like in 3 weeks ke gap mein for the second time. So it's a wave, and this one is quite normal. And you need to isolate yourself. You need to take care, take proper care, take your medications, and yeah, you'll sail through very easily. Because I shared on my Instagram page this Tushar Shah, Dr. Tushar Shah is based in Criticare, Bombay में अच्छा hospital है वो, and he's a doctor there, general practitioner, GP, and he उसने बहुत अच्छा समझाया था. I shared that link on my Facebook, also on my Instagram, off the record. If you can get time, just go through what he has said. He was brilliant. It is just not, it's a very normal thing what is happening now. Your lungs are not getting affected, your oxygen levels are not dropping, you don't need hospitalization unless some complication in your body pehle se hi. But you're fine, you're going to sail through, and I'm going to sail through. So yesterday, day before yesterday, my wife and my brother also got they got detected with COVID again. So yeah, we are just isolating ourselves and chilling. And so I came, just to give you all these two news, but one very important message I wanted to tell you all. So as you know, this wave is here, and it's here to stay for quite some time now. And in fact, the government and the BMC mayor have announced that, boss, if this continues and the number of patients increases to a certain number, they will impose a lockdown. So what I feel is they might impose a weekend lockdown, full lockdown at the weekends, and night curfews to begin with. Because looking at the population and looking at the people on street without masks, it's crazy. This needs to be done. Otherwise, how can you stop this wave? There's no way you can control what is to be, because night curfew se koi fayda nahi hota. People, until unless the administration has the will to stop people from coming on the road, it won't be implemented. So I would urge BMC and the police commissioner to, really take it in their own hands and, just ask people to stay indoors and wear mask now. Especially mask to be compulsory kar dena chahiye, is what I feel. Compulsory, yeah. Others impose a ban of, a fine of 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 bucks, whatever, or just put them in jail. As simple as that. Because mask nahi pehen rahe hain, matlab that's so inhuman. And another inhuman episode बताऊं. So as I told you, all this wave is here. So I called up. अभी क्या time pass ही कर रहे थे. So many friends के साथ बात कर रहा था. So many of my friends told me, "Oh, you're mad. You got tested. You should have just popped in a few paracetamols or the Dolo 650. Taken some cough syrup. Your throat itch would have gone. You would have stopped coughing. And किसी को मालूम ही नहीं पड़ता था." That is so inhuman. I mean, if you all don't know, ये जो कर रहे हैं, people who are following this without consulting doctor and just popping in medicines, your dolos and all, 3-4 दिन में आप ठीक तो हो जाओगे, but boss, this corona is hampering your things inside, be it your lungs, be it your kidneys, livers, wherever, मतलब वो अंदर hamper करता है, and it should get out of your system the correct way, and वो आप नहीं कर सकते. So stop being a doctor. My folded hands के साथ request to you. Don't think you know everything just because आप सब कुछ हो. टेस्ट कराओ. Don't 7 दिन घर पे बैठने से आपका करोड़ों का नुकसान नहीं होगा. इनफैक्ट आप ये 3-4 दिन का करोगे नाटक और बाहर निकलोगे आप और लोगों को you'll start infecting them, and that's where government cases बढ़ते जाएगा. People will put lockdown. So one has to think logically, correctly, and humanely. You have to keep humanity at earliest. At your priority mein number one. Boss, you can't. 3-4 दिन हो गया. The COVID doesn't go. The minute you cough, the sneeze, or बात कर रहे हो, कुछ अगर थोड़ा सा भी होता है, you're infecting the other person. एक तो people don't wear masks. They've stopped wearing masks. I don't know why. Just cover your mask. I mean, very simple. And go to your doctor, visit your doctor, give him your test reports. City Valley के ऊपर medicines उसको decide करने दो. And go for those blood tests which he tells you. And if your case is chronic or, he might advise you for a CT scan or something, just go for it. Because this is not good what you're doing. You're just popping in pills at your home. It is not good. वो COVID निकलेगा नहीं, वो किधर ना किधर रहेगा. 6-7 months के later, वापस when this, because these waves are all going to stop. Understand this. We have to live with COVID. वो जब कुछ आएगा, again, this अंदर वाला COVID will jagofy, and क्यों? Why? It's such a just systematically 7 days stay home. तो वो एक confusion है. Your doctor says, my doctor wrote 14 days home quarantine. BMC ने जब societies के लिए building के लिए rule निकाला कि societies कितने दिन तक होना चाहिए, they said that was 10 days and you can go out of the house. And doctors are giving you medicines for 7 days. So I don't know how many days, but technically I'm just going to be home for 10 days. And 10 days isolation. After till next 4 days, I'm going to be in my house. I'll meet my family members and stop my home isolation. So be careful, guys. Don't ज़्यादा नहीं करने का. Don't think you guys you know everything. Just follow. And administration के लिए difficult हो जाता है. How to find out cases, how to do contact tracing. Just because you do this and you stay home, you don't report. But the person next to you, usko ho jata hai. And you're endangering your own family. You're understanding your kids, your wife. 4 days tak you'll isolate yourself by popping in dolos and all. But what about your 5th day, 6th day, 7th day? Whenever you come out, you still have that virus inside you. You have your parents staying, you have your children staying with you, your partner staying with you. Why you want to do that? Don't be so inhuman. So just test yourself, go to the doctor, take his advice, take medicines prescribed by them. Don't be a doctor yourself is what this video was all about. And let's all pray for Sindhutai again. And I would wish if someone, no one can fill up her shoes. I know that. But someone should take up the agenda, what she was doing. It was brilliant because there are many orphans in our country, state who need right guidance at the right age. That's about it. Okay, friends. See you soon.